Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Lila Mar, and I guess you can see by the title of this video that today I'm going to be talking about 5 things I wish I knew before coming to Dubai. Yay! So I've made a list that is going to help guide me as I will explain to you how these things came to me as a shock, because obviously these were things that I wasn't used to. So I wish there was somebody who had told me about some of these things before I came to Dubai. And this doesn't necessarily mean that if I was told beforehand I wasn't gonna make it to Dubai. I was still gonna come, but I think if I was told beforehand, I wasn't gonna be shocked as much. So before wasting much of your time, let's get started. So number one, one thing that made me shocked just after I came to Dubai, just soon after I arrived, was the weather. I came in September. I came in September of 2019, and that time it was extremely hot. It was hot, guys. And I remember my cousin who came to pick me from the airport. They had parked their car outside the airport, so we had to walk like a kilometer or so. And I remember just after we stepped out, obviously they helped me with the bags. They were carrying my bags, and just after I stepped out, my eyes could not open properly. I was seeing some blurry stuff. I couldn't see what was beyond me because it was foggy and the heat was just intense. And the first body part of mine that was affected was my eyes, and I started having a headache. So yeah, it took a couple of days for me to adjust, but I did adjust it very well. So yeah, I was shocked by the weather, by the way. So yeah, that was quite a shock for me. Number 2, the cost of living. Let me laugh at myself, because I will tell you guys the truth. When I came to Dubai, I had $600, right? Yeah, 600. So what happened was, in Zimbabwe back then, I don't know about now, but back then it was quite a lot of money, right? So I remember I planned on having a massive shopping, buying stuff. I had crazy things in my head. Just after my cousin picked me up from the airport, we went to the mall where we had lunch, and from there we had to do currency exchange. I had to buy some dirhams, converting my money from US dollars to dirhams. And from there she asked me, like, do you have formal stuff? Because obviously when you be going to interviews, you need to be wearing formal, which I did not have that time. So we had to do like a little bit of shopping, and that's when I started realizing that I was only dreaming. I was dreaming. Things are expensive over here, guys. So yeah, the cost of living was just insane for me, as I anticipated. So yeah, number 2 would be cost of living. Number 3, I think in the future I'm gonna make a separate video about this, because this is something that people don't normally talk about. Not only do they not talk about this thing, but they don't tell people the truth. And I know I'm gonna face backlash because of this, because I know when I came to Dubai, nobody told me the setup. Nobody explained to me how I was gonna live like. All right. So number 3 would be the accommodation. Guys, like I said, I'm gonna make a separate video about this, explaining to you guys what you need to expect, or how you need to expect yourself living as when you come to Dubai. How you're gonna live as? No, you're gonna live as a human being, but the setup of how life is gonna happen to you, I guess, depend on your budget, to be honest. But yeah, accommodation was one of the items that shocked me when I came to Dubai. So definitely. Number 4 would be the safety. Yes, the safety. When I say safety, this goes long way back, because before I came to Dubai, this was more of a risk that I took, because this is a new place, this is a new area. I didn't know anything about Dubai except for the speculations about how bad UAE was as a country. So when I came here, I was quite paranoid with these lies and speculations and stories that, you know, always are online. So I was paranoid, I would say I was. And I was shocked when I got here and I found this place to be the complete opposite of what people had said it was online. So again, I'm gonna put a disclaimer that my story and my experience may not be someone else's experience. I'm talking from my own experience. So when you come after my life, just know that I'm speaking from experience. If someone experienced something that is different from mine, that's them. I can't speak for them, but I'm talking from what I have been through and what I encountered and what I saw. All right, Dubai is safe and perhaps one of the safest country in the world. And number 5, which is going to be the last point, guys, is the job hunting. Yes, after you've settled, I think you need to settle within a day. You need to start job hunting. You need to fix your CVs. You need to make sure you have copies of them and stuff like that. I did not know how hectic looking for a job was gonna be, because again, I'm gonna put a disclaimer that how people found their job in Dubai differs and is different. We all have different stories in Dubai. We have different stories to tell and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say this, guys, for me it was quite hectic, it was frustrating, and I remember by the time I got the job, I had lost all hope, because you are so vulnerable, and not only are you vulnerable, you're likely to encounter scammers. You're likely to encounter people who ask you for money, who ask you to pay a certain fee, and they'll promise you a job, and that might not happen. So again, all these things depends on your budget, because if you're someone like me who came with only $600 and who was expecting to buy lots of things in Dubai, and then you find out that it's not easy to get a job, and that means you need to make adjustments on your spendings. And that means when you're looking for a job, if you see someone who's asking you for money before they could offer the job, that means you do not even have that money to give to someone. You just need to look for a job, secure your contract, and start working. So that's it, guys. If there is anything you'd want me to talk about, I'm gonna go through the comments down below. I'm gonna answer every question, but this is the list of 5 things that I wish somebody had told me beforehand. I had to experience everything on my own, guys. I had to go through the hardest and the most frustrating situation for me to get a job. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to someone that it's gonna be a walk in the path. No, you're obviously gonna face obstacles, and expect videos where I will be sharing with you guys how I almost got scammed, and the type of people that you might encounter as you're job hunting, and the offers you might get, as well as how I was used, how I did work. I remember I got a job as a waitress, but turned out that there were scammers and I didn't know about it. So I will be sharing all of that. Stay tuned, and thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and share, guys. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, 안녕, bye.